We got a big day going today. Rigging sprayers.
Matching shirts.
Moving pits. Got matching shirts. Oh, I thought that was beer. I was like, what? Spraying some corn, sprayed some rice this morning. Cut some holes out in the buckbrush, put new blinds. Fabbing 2 blinds in the shop. Washing pits that are fixing to go in the ground. Got Woolard over here cooking pig. Got 16 piglets and 3 big hogs we're putting on the rotisserie. I got the windows put in the lodge yesterday, as you can see. And I'm just busy bossing.
Here we are, it's end of July. Everybody's at the river having a good time, and it's about 95 degrees, and we're out here squirting pits out. Cleaning 2 up. We're gonna bury them later this week. This is not glamorous work, but we're having a good time nonetheless. Wait till these turn to beers. Stay tuned. It's all about a good entrance, Eric. You don't want them catching your scent when they swing downwind. Bill Winky taught me that. Duck right there.
6 foot. We're talking about an 8-foot difference over the blind being completely hid or maybe being hid.
Get out the way.
We'll go get the shovels. So what we got going on today is we got a pretty poor stand of corn in places, and we sprayed it this weekend. So what we're doing today is we're disking up some of this barnyard grass and natural millet and lanes and kind of mimicking sloughs. And what we're gonna do is take this golden millet and spread it where we disc, and then we'll come back before flood and we'll disc 50 foot on each side of these sloughs, because it's natural millet we can knock down. It's all volunteer, of course. But we're gonna spread golden millet in these sloughs and then disc up both sides. So ought to be a lot of invertebrate food, and hopefully that'll allow the ducks to kind of get started in this golden millet that we're fixing to seed. All we can do is hope. Catch a shower, we got the golden millet whipped.
We're heading down to the trestle field right next to Swift Ditch in the G-bottoms. We pulled this pit out about 4 days ago, and the spot we didn't like, we got a new one. We're gonna stick it on a hump, hope for the best. Perfect. Now this time, pick it up.
Pick it up!
Let's get the chain level.
Get the chain level.
Oh,
I say we call it if it's closed.
Hey, kick it just a hair that way.
You alright? Are they lined up? Oh, yeah.
We got all our mowing we wanted to get done, and we got about a 5-acre patch of sapling willows we wanted to get rid of, and drove around it with a Can-Am, walked through it. Didn't make a footprint. Didn't have to put it in 2-wheel drive, and needless to say, made around the whole patch. The next pass it framed out. Since then, they called the rain to 30%. That's why it's hard to get fired when you're a meteorologist, because we've got about 4 inches since we got this tractor stuck, and starting to back in here now, and it'll probably be up in the cab by dark if we don't get it out. So we called in the big guns. Woo-wee! Be ready.
Well, a lot of big things happening at North Delta this morning. About 2 months ago, we cut down some giant cypress trees. And they're putting them up right now in the new lodge. Uncle Rob's doing some concrete work in the back. Things are really coming together. A lot of new blinds being built. Crops growing. Everything's looking good. So it's gonna be a fun fall.
Hey guys, we're out here this morning checking on the millet. We planted golden millet. We just come in here and dissed it 4 or 5 times. We were a little bit nervous because they were calling for 4 to 6 inches of rain. We only ended up getting about 2, but we just spread it over the top, didn't cover it at all, which I never cover any millet. I think it's, you know, unless you're gonna cover it and roll it and not get a rain for 10 days, you probably shouldn't cover your millet. But we've got a heck of a stand. About 25 pounds the acre is all we seeded, and it's boy, it's coming on strong. So we're pretty excited about this. Millet's an awful easy crop, and it'll feed a whole lot of ducks. We put about 75 units of nitrogen down, probably a little heavy on that, but late in the year, spending your money on fertilizer is sure a good way to make a lot more food per acre than trying to take the cheap route. I'd plant less food and fertilize more of it than planting more food and not fertilizing it, because nitrogen sure goes a long ways on all your natural moist soil foods and, you know, the golden millet. So hopefully next year some of this stuff will come back volunteer and start working it into the seed banks, kind of our goal. So we'll see what happens.